What's going on, guys? It's Wally, and today we're going to be doing some battles with one of the Rayquaza builds from my last video. And as much as I want it to be one of those special attack builds, just for the fun of it and to be able to catch some of my opponents off guard, I went with the one that I thought was going to be most viable in Regulation G, and that is going to be the Clear Amulet Rayquaza. And the great thing about the Clear Amulet is the fact that you're not going to have to worry about stat drops from anything, whether it be Intimidate, Icy Wind, or Parting Shot, or moves of that sort. You're not going to take any kind of stat drop. And that's going to be great to continue to keep you strong as well as fast. Not just that, but if you pair that with something like Annihilape with the coaching, the +1 that you're going to get to your attack and defense from coaching, the +2 that you would get from the Swords Dance, those aren't going to go away either, which is why I think that Annihilape and Rayquaza, or another Pokemon that learns coaching, would be a really good pairing out there. And then when you have the benefit of having Chien-Pao on the team as well, which, when it's out on the field, of course, lowers the defense of every Pokemon on the field by 25%, the stat boosts that you're going to get with Rayquaza, whether it be from the coaching or the Swords Dance, are going to be even more beneficial because you're going to be doing even more damage. Which is why I think that this core of 3 is actually going to be a lot of fun. And then when you throw on something like Rillaboom, which is going to be able to change the terrain, Ogerpon, which has redirect, and even Iron Moth, which gives you a special attacker, plus something with, Meteor Beam, Heat Wave, Acid Spray, which is going to lower the special defense of whatever Pokemon it hits by 2 stages. I think it's going to be a really good combination. I'm really excited to see what they can do. Obviously, I think, as I said in that last video, that Rayquaza is going to be something more like a B or a C tier, but at the same time, one that I think could potentially be viable. And if you set this thing up properly, is actually going to be a menace in Regulation G. So I'm excited to see what it's going to be able to do in these battles, so we'll get into them. But before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just haven't yet, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. Well, let's get into the battles. All right, now to be honest with you, this is something I was a little afraid of, only because I have to do this on the casual ladder. I really wanted to do this one on the ranked ladder, but unfortunately I didn't realize that Reg H was going on until January 5th or January 6th or something like that. And go figure, that's got to be the second biggest crime on January 6th. But either way though, here's what we're going to end up doing to start. Now I am a little worried about protecting on the first one, and that's something I would probably have to do with Rayquaza here. But if they are going to set up Trick Room on the first one, we might actually be able to go with a coaching and a Swords Dance. Although if they do come out with Fake Out Pressure, we might actually have to protect. We'll see though. We'll definitely see. We're going to bring Chien-Pao as well. I think it's going to be really effective for us. And I'm going to go Ogerpon as well. I was thinking about going Rillaboom, but realistically, the fire is going to be bad against that. That's going to be a little rough. So being able to actually have a water and Grassmon out there at the same time is going to be pretty nice, at least in my opinion. But let's see what their lead's going to be. Okay, Dusclops Ursaluna. That's honestly extremely fair. I can't be upset at that. So here's what I think we're going to do. They might actually go after Rayquaza first. I think I'm going to go for the coaching into Rayquaza. And honestly, I should not go for a Swords Dance here, because Ursaluna might just go for a Blood Moon into Rayquaza. Gosh, that's tough. Part of me actually wants to go for the Dragon's Ascent, or Dragon Ascent. The question is, do we do it into Ursaluna or do we do it into Dusclops? Because Ursaluna may protect, but again, if they really want to get rid of Rayquaza or something right off the bat, yeah, you'd want to go with the Blood Moon first. We'll do that into Ursaluna. Why not? And again, that's the problem with doing that. And again, at this point, we probably could have actually gone for the Swords Dance as well to get up to +3. That's rough. That was just a bad call right off the bat for us. Oh! Huh. Alright. I'm not incredibly upset at that. Let's go for the coaching again. Problem is, we're going to get burnt here. we're going to get burnt. So we have to go into Dusclops here, realistically. The question is a +2 Dragon Ascent really going to take out Dusclops? Well, we're about to find out. Let's see. Can we take them out? Again, it's going to be tough with their bulk and also the Eviolite. But it is a 120 stab move. Not quite. Realistically, though, that's some damn good defense into an Eviolite Mon. And there's that Blood Moon I was worried about. And yeah, that's going to take out Rayquaza. Which is why we should have went with the... Damn. Yeah, which is why we really should have went with the Swords Dance right off the bat. But again, you can just tell, like, at +2, like, even if that's just a Swords Dance as opposed to, oh gosh darn it. Sorry, now I'm trying to think what we do here. You know what, I'm okay with going with Chien-Pao. The reason for that is just because, again, we do have Sash if they decide to move with Ursaluna here. Poor Annihilape. We're just going to have to continue to go coaching, which I'm actually okay with. That won't be horrible. Yeah, realistically. Let's think about this, though. I think I'm actually going to go Ice Spinner. In the event that they bring out, like Rillaboom, that would be super effective, and it would take away the terrain. Chances are they keep Dusclops in, but... Oh! They're actually going to go for the... Oh, are they going to go normal? Yeah, you would. Yeah. That's okay. Again, we have Sash, and that's going to be the important thing. And we know they don't have Vacuum Wave, or else they wouldn't have had Protect. Get the coaching. Poor Annihilape. They can do so much more than that, too. Take the Ice Spinner. It's a little rough. We're going to be taking down the Sash on this one. Oh, not even! Wow! I'm actually a little surprised, I'm not going to lie. I thought that would have done more. Huh. Ooh, Melodic. And they're actually part of the reason why we ended up bringing Ogerpon as well. So I'm actually going to go coaching one more time, and I'm going to go for the Protect. I kind of want to bring our... Yeah, I want to be able to have another attacking Mon out there. Because that way we can end up going for a Horn Leech over into Melodic, and then be able to go for a Sacred Sword over into the Bear. And then at +2, that should be enough to be able to KO. Plus, this helps us if they end up protecting with the Bear right now, too. They don't. That's okay. That's okay, though. I mean, that's understandable. That is totally understandable. You know, the other thing we could do, too... is actually just go for a Follow Me and the Sacred Sword. Because we're going to be able to get the Water Absorb to be able to just absorb the Scald, obviously. They could go for, like, an Icy Wind if they had it, but... I don't know. So let's go for the Follow Me. Let's go for the +2 Sacred Sword. I wonder if we could KO with the Ice Spinner at +2. But honestly, Sacred Sword would be the smartest move. Yeah. I was going to say, if they ended up swapping out, that would be a good way to be able to kind of cover for that. But that's the safer call right there. And then, again, they could go for an Icy Wind here, but chances are it's going to end up being a Scald. I hope. Yeah. And it's going to be the Water Absorb. Thank you. And now we got ourselves a good old 2-on-2. But question is this... Oh, it's Ceruledge. Okay. Okay. Question is, does Ceruledge have like Shadow Sneak? And then would, well, actually no, hold on, that wouldn't matter. Because we're at +2 anyway, so I don't know why I'm that worried about it. So let's go with the Horn Leech over there, and let's go for the Throat Chop over to Ceruledge. Son of a bitch. And that's why I should have went for the Follow Me again, but that's okay. It's alright. That's fine. How much do we do with this? We're gonna get the extra benefit of having... Okay. Well, I had no reason to be worried. I was gonna say, we're gonna have the extra benefit of having Chien-Pao out there, which is gonna lower the defense. So that's a big help right there. So what do you say we Terrasilize into water, we go Ivy Cudgel, and we go Throat Chop as well. Let's go. I was worried there for a second, thinking that they were gonna Terrasilize, but then it just, you know, that's, yeah, they already did. There we go. And plus, for the first time in a long time, I get a chance to see Ogerpon Terrasilize. Nice. Alright, let's get the Throat Chop. Yeah. Again, we didn't need to Terrasilize, but you never knew what was going to happen. Just for the fun of it, too. But either way, it is unfortunate that Rayquaza went down, and obviously that's something that you're going to have to worry about, especially with some of the strong mons in the meta that are going to be strong against it. But still, if you're able to knock out at least one Pokemon while it's out there, still think it's pretty beneficial. We'll have it stay in for a little bit longer in these future games, though. Good game, though. Uh-oh. Didn't realize that we actually went into double restricted already. Damn. Again, the other side of the casual ladder. But looks like they have Rayquaza and they have Miraidon. So, I think what we're going to do... I think we're actually going to start off the same thing, if I'm being completely honest with you. I mean, Chien-Pao might actually be... I mean, I feel like we do have to bring Pao. That's a little rough. And we're going to have to bring Rillaboom. It'd be nice to bring Ogerpon, honestly, as well, especially for redirect, but we need the terrain. I feel like we need the defense drop. And I really want the coaching out there. I think that's going to be pretty important, too, especially to be able to get the +2, or the +1 to the defense with the coaching as well. So, we'll see what ends up happening. It's going to be a really great battle, regardless. Even if it is double restricted. Okay. Well, not great, but not horrible. Not horrible. This might be dumb. I'm going to go for the coaching. And I'm going to go for the Swords Dance. I think that's going to be dumb. But I need to try it. Why not? What if we would have went into normal? Oh boy. That's one where if we would have Terrasilize normal right off the bat, man, we might have been better off. And wow, they do have a dragon move. Ooh. Okay. Let's go coaching again. And now that we're +3... Nah. Let's go with the extreme speed over there and let's take out their Rayquaza. Plus, if they end up going with another Shadow Ball, it will be good here. And, like, I get why they did that, too. I mean, you want to do that just to take away from, like, an extreme speed, you know? So... But now we're going to do a good amount of damage here. Goodbye, Rayquaza. And again, that's the scary thing. Once you're able to get to +3 on Rayquaza, you know what I mean? And make that +4. By the way, the fact that their special attack does not make me feel good. I'm not going to lie. But thankfully, they are not going to hit us with that Shadow Ball. That does not affect us. Does not affect me. Question is, are they locked into that? I feel like the answer to that's probably no, but you never know. I mean, it wouldn't be a ghost terror, am I right? Right? Now, let's go with coaching. And let's see if we can take out Miraidon. We should. I mean, hell, we're +4. I mean, there's no shot that this is going to be a ghost terror, right? Right? Okay, sorry. I've seen strange terrors lately. I'm sorry. Reg H really did that to me. But, I don't care if you're a Dragonmon. You ain't surviving that. You are not surviving that. Now, the only thing that would really hurt us here would be a Flower Tread. Because that's going to ignore the +3 to our defense with the coaching. And that is not what we want to see. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. That means they're probably locked into Shadow Ball. Uh-oh. Too bad that's not going to mean anything because we're locked into the coaching, but hey, you know what? That's cool to see regardless. First of all, that's just a thing of beauty right there. So here's what we're going to end up doing. Try coaching one more time, and I will protect. Go ahead, take out Annihilape so I can bring out Chien-Pao. That way we can get that extra damage over on Lucario with the extreme speed. I still think that a +6 is going to be able to KO, don't get me wrong, but I want to make sure, you know, so let's end up planning on that. Bro, that's not going to matter, though. That's not going to matter. You know why, buddy? Because you're going down. Let's go Pow. And again, the great thing about this, too, is just the fact that even if they did Final Gambit and we didn't knock out, they're going to be so, like, low in their health that it's really not going to matter. So let's go with the Throat Chop over there, and let's see if the Extreme Speed can go into that Steelmon with absolute ease. +6 Extreme Speed with the Ruinous ability. That's what I'm talking about right there. And again, the scary thing when you let Rayquaza set up. Throat Chop, this should be able to KO. And it does. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Now, if they would have targeted that Dragon Pulse on the first one into our Rayquaza, yeah, we would have been screwed. But thankfully that wasn't the case. Rayquaza got set up and it was able to just sweep everything. Good game. Well, I feel like I can say that I don't think that this format is going to come out anytime soon. But you gotta get the practice for it, so I get it. I get it. Now, the good thing here about Rayquaza is with the airlock, we're not going to have to worry about the rain from Kyogre. But we have a lot of other things that we're going to have to worry about too, though. So here's what we're going to do. I'm still going to go Annihilape and Rayquaza. We need Rillaboom. And I would love to bring Ogerpon as well, but honestly, I think having Chien-Pao is going to be more important. Being able to have something that's going to easily take down something like Shadow Rider, it's going to be fine. Plus, if we can get them to Terrastalize, Extreme Speed's going to hit them. You know, because chances are their Terror is going to be Fairy, so it would be something that would be hit by normal. Ah, that's fair. That's fair. But we don't have to worry, because Airlock! You are not going to get that benefit. Oh no, the sun's out. Oh, that starts first? Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm sorry. I don't think that that should be the case here. Realistically, guys. I mean, no reason why we should be negating the weather, but they should be able to get the benefit of the booster energy from the sun. I'm just my opinion. But that's okay. You know what? We gotta... I don't know. We gotta just do everything we can for things like Fluttermane, right? It's the new Charizard, I guess. Wow, I feel like we need the coaching. That's going to be the downside. So let's go with the coaching, and let's protect. Damn. Thank you. The good thing, though, is that we know that that thing is not going to be plus special attack, or plus speed. So we know it shouldn't be faster. That's fine. Yeah, because you got the +1 to special attack, essentially. Because of the booster. So, it makes sense. Oh, we're going to go Outrage! I'm kind of outraged at that, personally. That's alright. Now we get to bring out Chien-Pao. We're going to go into normal. And we're going to try to E-speed the hell out of that thing. Might be a little difficult, only a +1, but it's going to be worth a shot. So, let's go... Let's go Ice Spinner over there. And let's go Extreme Speed. Yeah. Okay, I was going to say, the one thing that we do have to worry about with going with the Extreme Speed right here, though, would have been if they would have brought out the Indeedee. That would have been a problem. But thankfully, we don't have to worry about that here. But we'll be more cognizant of that going forward. That's all. Can this be enough, though? +1 with POW? Rough. But at least we take them out. Don't tell me that they go for the collision course. Oh, yeah, they do. But at least they do that into the Sashmon. That's the one positive here. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Oh, you're lefties, huh? And to think we almost KO'd that thing with the +1 E-speed. I love it. Is this going to be Indeedee? Oh, indeed it is. Indeed it is. So here's what we're going to do then. Let's go Ice Spinner over there and let's protect. That's what we do best. Nice. Ice Spinner. Oh, they're faster? Oh. Oh. Why did I not realize that? Well, either way, they're dead now. Oh, and then no more terrain. Goodbye. Goodbye. See ya. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Ooh, no expanding force. It does not affect POW. So now they got to be more cognizant of who they end up targeting. Who's this going to be? Okay. Positive about this, though, is the fact that... Huh. Actually... Here's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna go for the Throat Chop. Let's go for the Throat Chop over there. And let's go extreme speed there. We should have just doubled in the shadow, shouldn't we have? Yeah, that would have been smart. Oh, never mind. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better then. I'm glad we didn't. Can we KO? We can. Let's go. That's at +1 again. With POW out there, lowers that defense, which makes that even sweeter for us. Oof. There we go. No effect on Rayquaza. Yes, that is going to knock them out, but hear me out. We don't give a damn. Because they don't have anything that's going to KO us. What could they potentially have, you know? Ah, but at +1, that's still going to be a little rough. and their Life Orb. But again, what are they going to use? Draining Kiss? So let's go Rillaboom, obviously. We don't have Fake Out Pressure because we cannot fake them out. But what we can do is go for the Grassy Glide, and let's go for that Dragon Ascent. That'll get down to half, a little less than that, let's go. Wait, did they lock into Astral Barrage with Rayquaza out there? Huh. Bye, Rilla. Thanks for at least doing some damage. But now we end up taking it out with the Dragon Ascent. And again, let's see this absolutely mid animation compared to the one in Sword and Shield. And there we go. Thank God we get out of this one with the victory. I'm glad they locked into the Astral Barrage. Again, the only other thing I think they would have had was like Draining Kiss. And yes, that would have sucked from a, I guess, them healing up standpoint. It wouldn't have knocked us out in one. Even potentially two, although with the +2 with the Grim Neigh, maybe it would have been a little closer than I thought. But either way, we still picked up the victory, and that's what matters. Good game. So even though, again, I think that Rayquaza is going to be like a B or a C tier in terms of restricted when we go back to Regulation G, if you let this thing set up, this thing is going to do a lot of damage and could potentially sweep a team like we saw in that second battle. I mean, the fact that you end up getting, obviously, the stab, if you end up terrestrializing with the extreme speed, which has that +2 priority, is extremely nice. But if you get the coaching, the +1 to the attack, +1 to defense, makes you a little more bulky and makes you a little bit stronger. Being able to have Swords Dance is nice to be able to go up to +2 with your attack. And of course, having Chien-Pao on the team and out there on the field with you, you're going to be doing more damage because it takes down the defense of everyone on the field. So that's why I think that the coaching with Annihilape along with Rayquaza, plus having Chien-Pao in the back to be able to get that extra benefit with the defense drop, could actually be something that could be very viable in Regulation G, despite the fact that you're going to see things like Ice Rider Calyrex, Shadow Rider Calyrex, and things like that. But if you're able to set this thing up, you could actually do some serious damage with it, and I'm excited to see what it can do in Regulation G. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to go ahead and drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.